Hello everyone! Tonight I will read this story about Katie and the Starry Night. It's by James Mayhew. Let's start! Katie and the Starry Night. Katie and Grandma loved to go on trips together. Sometimes, for a treat, Grandma took Katie to the art gallery. One day, they went to see some paintings by Vincent van Gogh. Katie's favorite was called the Starry Night. It looks magical, she said, like a dream. Talking of dreams, said Grandma, I could do with a nap. Katie looked more closely at the picture. The stars seemed to be moving. Grandma was almost asleep, so Katie quietly climbed through the picture frame and into the painting. The dazzling stars sparkled and swirled. They looked close enough to touch, so Katie reached out and gasped one. I must show Grandma, she said, putting the star safely in her pocket. Jumping back into the gallery, Katie saw some other stars twirling after her. Perhaps they want to play. She laughed, jumping up to catch them, but she couldn't quite reach. I need something to stand on, said Katie. She saw a picture called Vincent's chair. That's perfect, she smiled. Katie quickly dragged the chair out of the picture. As more and more stars tumbled into the gallery. But even standing on the chair, Katie couldn't reach all the stars, and some floated into another picture called Noon. She decided to chase after them and so climbed through the frame. A young couple were napping in the shade on a hot summer day. The stars tumbled into the sky. Night soon fell upon the countryside. The woman whose name was Mary woke up. Oh, look at all the stars, she said. Surely they don't belong in this painting. No, said Kitty. Would you help me catch them? Climbing up the haystack, Katie and Mary had a wonderful time jumping to catch the stars and landing in the soft hay. But when they jumped back into the gallery, the spinning stars slipped through their fingers. Once again, we must get them back in their painting before the gallery guard sees they're missing, said Mary. But even Mary wasn't tall enough to catch them. Look, there's a ladder, said Kitty, spotting a picture called the Olive Grove. She quickly climbed through the frame. Women were gathering olives from a tree. Please, can I borrow your ladder? Asked Kitty. I have to catch some stars. The lady laughed. Mature, you cannot catch stars. You can with a ladder, said Kitty. Come and help me. They all raced back into the gallery and the olive pickers held the ladder steady as Katy climbed to catch the twirling stars. It was tricky work because the stars wouldn't keep still. The more Katy tried to catch them, the more they spun away. The stars were drifting towards another painting called Fishing Boats on the beach. Come on, we must catch them, said Mary. They all climbed inside. In the picture, the stars were caught on a breezy and twirly out to sea. How will we reach them now? Asked Mary. Let's take a boat ride, said Katy. Oh yes, a boat ride, said the olive pickers, giggling. They sailed across the sea as the stars sparkled in the sky. Oh, what shall we do? Worried Mary. The stars are so high. Katy saw a big fishing net in the boat. Let's try this, she said. They all threw the net as high as they could and caught the stars. At last, said Katy, as everyone cheered. Back in the gallery, they all quickly ran to the Starry Night picture. Now we can put the stars back before the guard finds out, said Katy. They threw the stars into the sky, but it didn't look quite right. What's in your pocket, Katy? Asked Mary. My star, said Katy. I wanted to show it to Grandma, but might float away again, said Mary. Put it in the Starry Night and then you can see it whenever you want. So Katy threw the star up into the painting. Thank you, everyone, said Katy. We did it. And now we must return to our pictures too, said Mary. Au revoir, ma chérie. Goodbye, called Katy. Katy put the chair back where it belonged, just in time as the gallery guard came past. Phew, said Katy. Hello, good afternoon, he said. And then Grandma woke up. Oh, I must have nodded off, she said. I have had a lovely dream about stars, Katy giggled. That night, Katy and Grandma looked out of the window. It was a beautiful starry night. The stars look almost alive, said Grandma. Perhaps they are, laughed Katy. Grandma smiled. Perhaps, she said. Good night, Katy. That's the end of the story, guys. Bye-bye.